Welcome to my channel. This week we are going to discuss about the broader market returns and the leading sectors, lagging sectors, and another one key macro factor which we need to observe for the upcoming days. Moving ahead with the total market returns, one thing what we can observe is like this week is pretty much dull. There was not much of a movement in the broader market as well. And we can see two good trading days and two good normal trading days and one neutral day which is on 13th of July. Overall, we have a dull returns of minus 0.04% for this particular week, which is not significant as of now at this point of hour. Moving ahead with the broader market analysis, Nifty total market is taking a breather at this point. So at this region, I would wait and watch how things will unfold over time. And for now, I'll not proceed further with any kind of investments or decisions at this point of hour. Moving ahead with Nifty, this week we had a nominal returns of 0.53%, and we can see signs of recovery as well over here, owing to the large caps which have recovered pretty much well. And I'll wait until this part of region, that is the highs which were made on 20th April week, to be taken out. Until then, Nifty 50 will still be under the pressure. Moving ahead with Nifty Private Bank, this week was pretty much solid. Because of the Nifty Private Bank movement, we saw good amount of support in Nifty 50 as well. And Nifty 50 is trying to showcase its resilience because of Nifty Private Bank and Nifty Bank indices. And my expectation with Nifty Private Bank is to continue this bullish run in the coming days. Now moving on to Nifty Healthcare, this week again this part of sector has taken a breather. At this point there has not been much of a movement in the sector level and also at the stock level. There has been good amount of correction, so we can expect this run up to continue for further few more days. The same story continues with Nifty Pharma as well. Though this week has been pretty much weak, we have seen some amount of profit booking in this particular segment as well. So there is not much of a concern at this point of hour. Same story goes ahead with Nifty Mid Small Health and Nifty Micro Cap as well. One future thing or one key thing which we need to observe in Nifty Micro Cap is this week we had a profit booking of minus 1.25%, which is not a great sign for bearish activity. But it clearly signifies that whenever market is running up by 20-30 odd percent, especially at the index level, we can see good amount of profit booking which is coming into picture. In the past, we had seen a similar phase on 11th May week, and over here as well we have seen two sets of profit bookings which are happening over time. So I would wait until this part of overall high which was formed in December 9th, 2024 time to be taken out for the confirmation of the next leg of up run in Nifty Microcap. Until then, I believe this particular sector is going to take a space or a breather, and I'll watch out for this particular space. And Nifty Energy is another sector which has pretty much weakened out, and this particular sector has continued to be lagging. This is around like 6th or 7th successive week of the sector being under underperformance, which is not a great sign overall for us in terms of momentum, but we need to keep an eye, especially owing to the energy crisis which is happening around the globe. Now, Nifty India Defense is also in the similar phase, which has taken a breather after running up nearly for like 10% odd. Now, this is continuously taking a breather, which is clearly indicating the sectors which were leading in the past run are clear cut currently in the lagging phase or taking a breather. And the story continues with Nifty Metal over here. At this point, it has turned slightly bearish. I would not continuously invest over here, now focus here, but I'll definitely keep an eye. But at this point of our Nifty Metal is trying to get weaker over time. And in the past, we had observed that Nifty Realty has broken out clearly. And in this particular week, it has taken a rest on the previous breakout channel. And if this leg of run up continues, we will see that the next legs of like the highs which are made in month of June 2025 and the previous highs of 2024 will be taken out pretty much comfortably. It could take a while for us overall to breach this part, but eventually if it happens, we need to stay invested. At this point, my position in Nifty Realty is intact and I'm holding on to this particular sector. Nifty Small Cap again has taken a breather. There is a pause in the uptrend which has happened from past 3-4 weeks, which is a good sign for us overall. Another sector where we mentioned that the momentum has cooled down is with Nifty PSU Bank. As you can see, 50 days crossover with 200 days moving average has already clearly happened here. At this point, again, I'll take a pause from this particular sector. But Nifty India manufacturing space showed good signs of moving up, but the momentum has cooled down significantly over here as well. Now moving ahead with Nifty Junior, in the past it had made a good amount of bottom, especially in terms of VCP, volatility contraction pattern. Now it is taking continuous breathing space, or like I would say pause. at this point, I will definitely monitor my activity in this particular segment. Since we started investing, this particular segment has not pretty much run up. I'll start being cautious going further from here because I don't want to be caught in terms of choppy moments of the sideways movement. And I expect a clear uptrend in any kind of segment where we try to invest. Now, coming to the major theme which supported the broader market was Nifty IT. This particular week, or from past 3 weeks, there has been continuous momentum in IT space, which is clearly evident over here, as you can see in the candlestick pattern. And also, Nifty Private Bank is supporting, along with the leading sectors are taking a breather. Overall, this is the key reason why Nifty 50 is taking a breather and holding or showing the resilience in the broader market as well. Overall, this market continues to be resilient, and we can see next leg of up run, especially with respect to the leading sectors. As I mentioned in the past, IT, pharma, Nifty Private Bank, and auto sector, these are showing good amount of support for Nifty's resilience. Now, my focus will be on US crude oil prices, especially in this particular week where it has moved up nearly by 4.67%. Is this a temporary move? It could be. Will this be a damaging factor for Indian economy? It could be, as we have reached the $80 mark and US-Iran war has continued, especially with Iran bombing the US bases in other part of the Gulf, has caused good amount of tension and the war has resumed again. So this is again a game of chicken and egg. I will not heed much over at this point, but I'll definitely be cautious with respect to the oil prices. It is pretty much clear over here, as and when the crude oil prices are spiking, Indian markets are going to underperform. So we can expect good amount of underperformance if this particular leg of crude oil goes up pretty much strongly. And as history taught us, dips are always a good accumulation phase. And I'm expecting if there is any good amount of run happens in oil prices, that will definitely give me an opportunity to invest in my leading sectors. That's all for this week. If you're liking the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all.